Welcome to Tuesday. So we have some awesome launch day gifts and matrix diodes for our new arc. Look like things had gone relatively smoothly. Hi Ryan, how are you tonight? I almost forgot that they gave us promo codes. I like that they make it that blatantly obvious these days. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is grab my mission key, because I'm guessing that we have our mission key event. And then do the code redemption. That seems very similar to the one that we had last month. Khan's Revenge Chips. We have an event store already? Wow. Well, end of arc event store or just in arc event store? That's looking like end of arc event store. End of arc, huh? I saw Relativity and I was like, holy shit, they gave us Reliant for free. With Khan being an augment, I wonder if that would be more spicy than normal people can handle. Plus however much time in the future. Oh, they put Joaquin in here. Very interesting. It sounded like there was a lot of people that were a little bit upset, we'll say, with the having to do Franklin maxing stuff. I haven't taken a peek yet to see how much hull boost that you get off of it, but I saw that that was part of it. Like 300%. That's not bad. And then like 300 towards the shield. It's all good stuff. Was it just a display glitch that said that I had 4 things? That's not going to bother me at all. I should look at events before I get through all the store things. All right. Threat reduction, lost in Hirogen. Doing Reliant things. They did a pretty good value on this month's premium battle pass unlock. We all go into the bathroom to start singing. The acoustics are amazing. SETI eel. Interesting. All right, Return of Khan's Champion. That's Star. Oh, that's Armadas. I thought that was Starbase for a second. Let's see, that looks like that might count to the G6 solos. Howdy, Retro. How are you doing tonight? Kind of digging these 5-day events. Long busy day, doing all right. Well, that's good. I'm doing pretty good myself, thank you. I always find these new arcs exciting, trying to get into seeing everything and figuring out the cadence of the events. I haven't seen what the path is for the ship yet, but probably something I'm gonna grind out. Wow, they have you going right into the event store currency spend. Spending 5K, yeah, that'll make you want to do a little bit of free-to-play action. Especially since it's a very, very niche utility behind it. And if you've made some decent progress into the augment research or the augment faction already, it might not have the same value. But we don't have anything that specifically needs to be done today for the arc. Because everything is a 6-day event. That's interesting. Oh no. Yeah, I remember you saying that your AC was on the fritz. Yeah, dog pee can mess with a lot of different things. Oh, this is the videos or something, isn't it? I don't know what those 4 events are. Was hoping for just the outdoor unit, but now you need everything. I did see the code. They had that in the in-game announcements. But thank you for passing that along. I appreciate that. So there were some away team assignment missions to do. Used it for the last BPs of the relativity ship. I have to look and see how many it's going to give me because I still need to unlock relativity myself, and I think that would be a very, very worthy cause of it. I know the Alliance would like to have another strong player with the relativity. Devore parts. Yeah, they like to charge a bit for some of those specialty ship parts. I'm gonna always be tempted to buy Eviscerator and Revenant. I think those are the ships I have left to unlock or upgrade. Yeah, Revenant, because I want to get this thing up to Mark III. I'm getting close enough with the NX-01 that I'm not going to care about doing any event currency for that. But if you needed the Vor to be able to lock it in for the archiving, I could see it being of some okay value. If it was just enough to get you over the hump of what you needed. I'm gonna send the cube out to do regular hostiles. I stopped your Devore at tier 8. Yeah, the Revenant, I think I've had that for close to 2 months now. I was pretty good on the timing of that one. I kept up on that pretty good. The Relativity I let slide for a bit before I started really going for BPs on that one. I thought I had Janeway out for a second there. Yeah, the that's funny. I was just cheering with the I was just playing with the sound alerts before stream. That was one of the things that I'm starting to work on. And I was like, "Oh, I need to see how many how many bits and how the alerts set up and everything." And I didn't add my second one because I wasn't certain if the, setting it at minimum level and if it would play an alert if there was one that had a higher minimum level or if it was kind of a range. But thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was intended to be a 10-bit alert. And at some point, I'm going to add higher levels. Ooh, ad break. It's that's such crap that you can be zoomed in just a little bit and see all of the cloaked hostiles. I wonder if they got that broke with players again. That's so confusing seeing them come flying in. Well, these are the ones that when you do your sensor thing, they just basically come uncloaked. If you're close enough to a cloaked ship, you can visually see it. Yeah. Not understanding the finer details of how cloaking technologies work, I imagine that there is definitely some sort of distance that cloaking technology no longer works. So that's like literally the only event that has to be done today. I guess I kind of like that for day one of Arc event, not having to do, you know, like 6 events on the very, very first day. And getting a choice. I don't know if they intend to give us, you know, 6 events that last for 6 days, and then we just get to choose which ones we do on which day. I like the concept with that. I wouldn't mind manifesting that into truth if it's not. Yeah, I looked at the Discord and they didn't have an awful lot of apology things up there. We already filled our cargo. Oof. These new loot crews really, really are efficient. Let's take a peek at the in-game news and look at the event calendar. Yeah, I can turn off the output. I was sitting here wondering for a while. I was like, I wonder how many people are playing along too and getting confused by that, because I know I do that if I'm watching stream every once in a while. I'll be sitting there like watching a stream and they'll have like one of their ships get attacked and like miners just sitting there mining or something, and I'm like, oh, who's attacking my miner? And then I go look and I'm like, oh, there's nobody, so that wasn't me. So we have destroy augment hostiles. I must have missed those events as only being 2 days. I do like the balance though, having a couple of events that last a couple of days and some events that last almost a week. Especially with how grindy things were last month, that really plays into choice again. I might actually have to go look at one of the real calendars that somebody built. Because with 5-day events, all of a sudden there's synergy that's going to occur in different spots than I'm used to looking. Wait, which one of these is 2? Oh, the Reliant events. Okay. I didn't think about looking in the Reliant bucket. Usually that bucket is the, build the ship events. Build and upgrade. I'm gonna reset the game while that's swapping back. That 4 count on the door chest is driving me mad. Well, I haven't seen them put out an event calendar like this in a very long time. Like, that's going back to, like, the original Borg arc. Oh no, the 4 didn't disappear. So I wonder if that has to do with their UI enhancements they were talking about. I was wondering if that locked glitch was going to happen in the research trees too, because that would have made sense. Hmm. Couldn't find ship and system. It was in my hangar. Like, how lost could it be? I guess that's technically the first ship swap I've done since they upgraded the hangar. What are these new officers? I never even looked. I saw Scotty and the gal looked familiar. Ah. Isolated cascade and wave defense. An isolated cascade with any state against hostiles. Base loot from armadas. And reduces enemy shield mitigation. My first thought was like Vulcan. But no, you meant Cheers. Yeah, I just kind of remember her being the moody Vulcan. I guess she played a lot of characters that were kind of moody, weren't they? Okay, so I should have trial bells here. Okay, that count went down by 1. I'm like, it went up. The pit marks. It's gonna bother me for a bit. So trials and tribulations. I gotta be pretty darn close to done with that if I'm not already. Three more. It takes way more than I thought it did. The timer's messed up again. Yeah, there's definitely a fair share of things that are on the wonky side. All right, so that is completion of that event. I'm gonna click on that every time I look up in that corner and I see four pips sitting on top of the chest. Okay. Repair, set up, augment exile crew. I unlocked a new officer preset. I should probably use that one. I saw that they gave skulls to the chasers now. I got so used to not hitting those that I've got like the perfect slots to be able to do 2 different Apex, whatever those officers give. I don't remember if it was Apex Barrier or Apex Shred. Apex Barrier. So I have enough slots to be able to do Apex Barrier for 2 different hostile types. So I just elected to do the Explorer and the Battleship one and leave the Interceptors alone, because if you weren't paying attention, it was really easy to accidentally hit one of them. And you never really feel good about hitting one of them by accident, even if you won. But man, you were more likely to lose, so it was kind of a not worth it situation to hit them on purpose. Sometimes I think players send them to a spawn point to make them look like a real hostile, just so somebody does hit them. Not saying I've never done that. Especially if there's somebody grinding in the system that I didn't care for. They were pretty good for a little bit there on making sure that they were doing that. They neglected to do it on these hostiles, but I'm curious if they're going to become better in the future. I feel like I'm actually more likely to hit the to try to hit the D7s now that I know what they are. I mean, that alone makes it almost feel like makes it feel worthwhile to get the Reliant, is just being able to take revenge upon those things. That's a crazy statistic. Okay. Oh, I hate when I do that. I'm definitely a fan of them pumping up the loot that they have in those hostels here too. Okay, how much progress? How much progress did we make in that event? About a quarter. Okay, so this away team event is only for the priority 1 ATAs. Should have speed ups, yes. Ooh, fail. I think that's the first one that I've failed. Let's just go ahead and speed this one. Ooh, that's 2 in a row that I failed. Some of these are definitely going to be rougher than others. I probably didn't even score any points on that then. Other than the away team experience that I spent. Okay, so that one's done. This is mining crystal. I have a feeling the crystal mines will be full, but you can always take a peek. Ah, there's one right there. There's two. Well, so far, I'm actually a pretty big fan of the event layout. I'm definitely curious to see some of the quality of life improvements that they had. I mean, cleaning up the user interface with some unnecessary things is definitely a good improvement. Like, I wouldn't mind getting into the research area, you know, on something that you've got 100% completion in, like Outlaw, or, well, Away Teams was one at 100% completion. Having some of those disappear would be beneficial. We have our steel for this building upgrade. Come this weekend, we might be able to do the vault and the warehouse. All right. Need to finish going through the refinery. I only made it through the materials one before. Well, it's good to see that the bulk refine button option stayed in place during through the reset. Anytime you make it through an upgrade, an app update, and everything stays in place, it feels great. I had this Mirror Universe configured wrong when I came back and had to redo everything. Had me scratching my head for a couple of days. I was wondering why I was falling short on the number of chests that I could open. But I had cranked a bunch of them up to 2 instead of leaving them at 1. They made some changes in this store. Yeah, during a random event, I had actually picked up a regular USS Franklin to use for material spend, I think. Either that or I just got it for S&Gs. Once I had the Franklin maxed, I was kind of bored with not having anything to do with the resources. Man, these sliders on this artifact redemption, just awesome. I used to leave these at the odd amounts to wait until they came back in and had enough to do the full even amount. Because it always seemed like they would land on like 9 or 24 or something like that. So there was always like a remainder of 4. Like it was always some kind of combination that it ended up being the maximum number of taps that you had to make to be able to zero out your inventory. Khan's champion contender. I never even looked to see what all those events were. Oh, that must have been from my ATA assignment completion. All right, let's go and make our second run over in augment space. And get started on our faction claims. I feel like that's going a little bit quicker than it has been for a couple of weeks. Like, there's a chance they might have actually done some optimization. So that's 100 days minus whatever we get in events or missions. That's not bad. I can definitely wait 3 months to get a free ship. All right, let's go try to get this not killed. That one might be close. Oh no, we got it confused. Perfect. Yeah, more often than not, it always seems like those D7s end up giving up on chasing you. These explorers are not spawning worth a darn. I didn't realize how much more efficient you could be with these things when you're following the ship type. Yeah, like one hull, I can get most of what I need to be able to do one of each refine. That was a really good improvement. It might actually be worthwhile to bank up to start the actual grind on these things. That should put us pretty close to halfway. Yeah, that's actually really close to halfway. That mission key. It always feels good to have that one saved. I might have to build some G3 epics. Just because I can. Maybe during the next material spend event. My scrapyard's been sitting idle for far too long. Ooh, that's a lot of faction points to go yet. They added a lot of favors related to the Reliant. A lot of officer efficiency. How much shield are they offering? 300%. And that's so diluted. That's so little these days. It's gonna take me a long time to accumulate to 10,000 Epic X Borg credits to be able to upgrade Hugh. So 90. Any advice for freebooter dailies? Get all the research you can to make them worth as much time as you can. I always just try to get that knocked out as one of the first things that I do. Because it's just a quick 7 hostels. Especially if you have your Shara. Because it's almost a full guarantee of the dailies getting finished. So it's always kind of like my top priority to make sure I do that. Are you having trouble hitting a certain level? Or just making sure that you have the time to get them done for reset? Because like my habit is I'll have one ship doing freebooters and I'll have a second ship doing my Q's hostels for the day. Because yeah, both of those tasks they're worthwhile to do, but they're also tough to get motivated to do. But I took a step back from the game for like 2 months, and that's basically all I was doing was just enough to do my dailies. I wasn't even doing battle pass for like 1 or 2 of the months. I was just doing my dailies. And yeah, being able to do freebooters, I mean, being able to pop in game for, you know, like it was probably 45 minutes to be able to do the the daily redemptions and the faction redemptions and everything. And then being able to get everything else done in a matter of 2 minutes was really worth the time. And I kind of developed a habit just based on that. Because yeah, just getting that habit built up initially is the hard part. And once you get it built up and it's part of your routine, then it's easy to stick with it. It becomes muscle memory almost. As soon as you open up the game, if you do your freebooters, then you know that's done and you can move on to whatever else you need to. I'm going to set up ships for tomorrow's takeover. Because that one happens while I'm at work. I'm pretty sure I got all the stuff done that I need to for tonight. All these multi-day events are awesome. Yeah, because I'll just do like 2 hauls a day of augments, and what does that give me? That gets me up to milestone 3. And then by that time it'll be the weekend and I can just spend all day Saturday just grinding out augment. Chaos Tech upgrades, so that's for the new worm thing. Oh, they got 3 of them. So I need 90 of the relativity BPs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 90 out of this. 2,500, so that gets me 5, so 50. That's a good chunk of them, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend any of them if I can't get all of them. What is the prime mirror particle for? Prime liquid Trillium D refining, prime mirror research efficiency, prime apex barrier, prime isolytic damage, prime raw Trillium mining bonus, prime wave defense central entity, full HP increase. So all those researchers cost 1,000 of them. Charged and static credits. There's a lot of different things to be able to spend that currency on. I got some officers that I need to unlock, so I'll probably end up spending most of my currency on officers. But relativity... That's how a lot of those events are like that, though. Is it takes more effort to convince yourself to do it than it is to actually do a lot of it. I mean, it's even the same thing with the Augmented Exiles last arc. I mean, I didn't want to go grind them, but by the time I got done complaining about them, I was ships hauled down, you know, a quarter of the way done. Okay, so we got Syndicate XP coming, so that's gonna save us for the Syndicate XP event. And then we're getting choice tokens again. I might actually get the battle pass this month. I haven't got the battle pass in about a year. I came really close to getting it last month. I think if it would have been up for one more day, I would have actually ended up buying it. These are some chill tunes. I think that's exactly what the name of the. No, it's not. Chill Hop. Chill Hop is what the name of the playlist provider is. It's the kind of music that you can have on and enjoy without realizing that you're enjoying it, and the kind of stuff that I like to have for sure. Bunny themed. Bunny adjacent for sure. I think their main mascot thing is a raccoon. The woodland creatures, at least. Ice Wolf would love it. Do they have raccoon themes on their stuff? All about trash pandas. I know a couple of people that have them. I mean, they can be cute. And like if you're not face to face with them in the dark or something. All right, well, I think I'm going to get ready to wrap up. That was a real quick stream tonight, but man, I'm just glad there wasn't 80 events to do. Yes, thank you, Retro. Good night to you too. An 8-hour nap is going to be perfect. I think we're going to probably do a raid over to Major Samo. Yes, you too. Thank you. Thank you for joining, and have a great night. I appreciate you guys stopping by and joining me and sharing in a little bit of Star Trek time. Have a great night, and I will catch you on the next one.